Okay, so mind. First, my method. My method is the following. I started reading the books from the pre-Socratics into the medieval ones, the late medieval ones. I gathered the notes that I've read from those books. There were in total 67 books. After that, I built for each book a mind map where you can see exactly what's being discussed in this book. And after that, in this mind map, I dismantle it and see which topics it's being discussed in this book, like politics, relationship, mind. And after dismantling all those book formulas, I rebuild those mind maps or formulas into specific topics. So love, mind, relationship. And this time I've rebuilt all those 67 books into one mind map that is mind. And I think it looks pretty good. Like it is from the pre-Socratics into the late medieval ones. So it stops in Aquinas, I guess. But I'm really curious to see what the modern philosophers are going to bring, because I already finished Michel Montaigne and I'm on the third book from René Descartes, and it's really changing everything. It's like bringing the perspective to a much more personal level, like what am I thinking, who am I, if that makes sense. But that's going to take still a while for me to finish all the modern philosophers, maybe 2 more years or 3. But for now, I have this one from the into the late medieval ones, and I've tried to bring a bit more. I've tried to bring some notes to it, some personal notes, because otherwise it just look like a Wikipedia, in-depth Wikipedia page on a topic. So I'm slowly bringing personal notes, but yeah, as I said, I'm really excited to. After finishing this format, after finishing the third book from the second and reading the third book from René Descartes, I'm really curious to see how it's going to change after the modern philosophers, and especially after that, when I get to the like psychologists like Freud, Jung, and even neuroscience. How is this format going to look? So, in maybe 7 or 8 years, this mind map is going to be totally different. It's going to be every year readjusted and updated with the new books and new era that I've read. And that's like the first version that I finally made after 7 years. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where is this going to, how is this topic going to be seen and discussed with all the perspectives after the modern philosophers and even neuroscience. I'm repeating myself. Okay, but yeah, you can check it out on the website. You can have a read through it. There should be less spelling mistakes and a more coherent read through of the content. So even on the book mind maps that you can find also on the website, where there is a check, that means that the spelling is corrected at least like 90%, and you can have a better content experience from the book. So that's why if you go to the check ones, that could be better. And that's it. Just some updates on the website as well. You can expect by the end of the month to bring 3 more book formulas, like checks. So I'm going to check 2 or 3 more of those philosophers. Maybe bring 1 more. That's Michel Montaigne, but that's going to take a while for me to build. 1 more topic, and the next one I think is going to be emotions, especially because of Plato with the Symposium and Aristotle's. They bring some really cool and interesting perspectives of love and fear and all those emotions, and mixing them then with the very religious philosophers like Aquinas, Boethius, and Augustine. It's going to be a very interesting mind map. I'm excited for that, but that's going to be maybe in 1 month. Then I will have that ready. I also opened a Buy Me a Coffee account. if you want to support the website and the study. That's, yeah, could be really good. And there are a lot of people have reached me out talking about what software they use to take notes, and there is one, especially one that really that I really liked. It was Database, how it's pronounced. Even the founder of the website was talking to me, and I said to them that it was like perfectly made if you're a note-taking person of books, because you can even attach like the page of the book very easily. Yeah, I'm trying to use it by the end of the year to have another place where my notes are organized. But you guys, if you guys like taking notes, you should definitely check it out. I didn't dive into the topic of the mind, because it's better if you just read it, if you just go there and see it. And I know it's not perfect yet. There is a lot to work on still on the mind map of on mind, but it's the first version, so I think I can let myself like it's going to be perfected every year with new books, with new perspectives, with new content. So it's just the first one, and I want, like, my project was to finish all the topics this year, but I'm not sure if I'll get that done. Only if my work goes, like, it's not that stressful, then I'll have more time. But by the end of the next year, like until the end of the next semester, I should have all topics, first version, done on the website. And after that, it's just updating with new content. And maybe I was also thinking that could be a cool idea, because while reading the books, I also take notes when philosophers disagree with each other. So I was thinking about bringing a third content to the website, where it's just like one philosopher and all the critics of other philosophers over that one. That could be interesting. It's like that website where it's a line, and but with more content somehow. That could be cool. But that's a future project. Let's first stick to the topic. So. And that's it. Yeah. Make sure to check the website. And if you want, join our subreddit community. I'll leave all the link down below. We are 700 people already. I'm proud.